Tonex demos are usually like, here's a lead, or here's something complex, here's dad riffs, but it's never like, here's a straight rhythm guitar in context of a mix of something. So that's what I kind of want to do today, but I want to do it in context of their new Dumble collection from Tonex, is the Double Special, because most people would use a Dumble amp for like something really clean or just slightly broken up, or like some kind of lead. Nothing really in like a really progressive rock. If you listen to like any of the sound demos in Tonex, I can never really find one of these demos that I'm like, yeah, that's what I would play. Like chords played in a simple pattern. Let me give you a little context. I have a song pulled up here. Here's the combination of guitar layers that I was using for that mix. The rhythm guitars are primarily from a Tone Junkie. I love Tone Junkie. Shout out. 65 Deluxe. And then the right one was Matchless Independence 35 from Studio Rats. They're also great at making captures. I really like that tone. I was like, you know what? Let me just put a test up to see what it would sound like with something a little bit different. And I wanted to test out these new Dumbles to see if it could rhythm. It's not a paintbrush in my collection that I would paint with. I should also tell you that the only guitar I used for these tracks was the Jazzmaster that I own. It's just a Fender Player Jazzmaster because it's the only guitar I have. So when I show you these tone examples, it's going to be a little bit boosted because these are just the DI tracks that I used from that session, and these aren't mixed in the same way that all these stems were. So it's going to be a little bit boosted so you could hear the sound. And then on this right one, like it's meant to be a little bit lower than the left because I was mixing it with like the lead more in the right speaker, like an early 2000s kind of rock, instead of just filling out the whole entire mix with the guitars. This honestly kind of rips. Hold on. But in context of a mix, I think that sounds pretty good, actually. Let's just try a different one. I like the Morning Glory. I'll try this Tube Screamer on the left one. Is there a cab on this one? Let's see how that sounds. Sounds kind of good. Let's try this other Dumble amp. What are you? It's called Brighty Bright. In the mix. It could work. Let me try something else for a little bit more bite on the right side. That might be better. It's kind of cool. But let me keep going. That one's definitely really mid-rangey, but let's see if we can pair it with something good. Unsoloed. Yo, that's kind of good. I kind of like this. Okay. I'm like genuinely surprised at like how well this works, because every time I see a Dumble or hear a Dumble in some sort of like overdriven manner, it's usually like flubby, or it doesn't feel like it's meant to get pushed like that. And it probably helps that things are like stacked with like some sort of overdrive pedal. To be fair, like this isn't like a high gain sound, but in the way that I'm like strumming it, it sounds good and like it fits. I made a video before I made this one, before I even realized that this one was going to be about this Dumble collection, because I was testing out different amps. You can hear what it sounds like with this Dumble in the collection, so you can hear like the variety of tonal influence that the rhythm guitar can have on the whole track itself. And I don't think any of them are wrong. They're just more, they can go in different ways of what you might be going towards with the overall song. I think everything that we've played so far is actually like usable and could be used in this song to just make it lean in one direction more than the other. So I might have to get this Dumble pack. They do have like the new pedal, a limited edition Dumble pedal, so maybe I'll just do that instead. I'll try one more. See, this is kind of muddy, right? I'll give you the vocals just so you can hear it in context with the... It kind of works. Let me know how you feel about this pack, if you tried it out for yourself, or if you have any other tips on how you're utilizing this in maybe some other similar context. That's the end of the video. See ya.